Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. So today we are going to do a practice that's very suitable for when you are bleeding. So it's going to be a slow and nourishing practice, which is also going to be very much aligned with nourishing, opening up your body, and also taking care of the whole system so we don't like flood blood in any directions. We don't want to flood blood. So we're going to start with standing up because a lot of the it's very good with the standing up stairs then, and we're going to start with opening up the spine. So we're going to start just by closing our eyes and letting our body twist, letting the upper body swing from side to side, your arms going backwards, your gaze following over, intention to keep the legs as much in one place as possible while your upper body is moving. And breathing, taking deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, making a sound, and in and out through the nose. And that sound that comes out of your body, let it be your natural sound. We're going to start to raise up the arms a little bit. So when we do that, we're also getting into the back in a little bit different areas, and we're also getting into the arms. So here I want you to go really, really slow. And when you also feel that there is some tension somewhere, just stay a little bit longer in those areas. So we just go super slow, moving the body from side to side, the gaze following over, and lifting the arms slowly, slowly up. And also here you feel it opening up the neck as well. Until your arms are up to the top, and then we start to moving down in the same way, slowly, staying a little bit longer at the areas where you feel that there is some opening up to do. Staying a bit in the middle, twisting while keeping those arms naturally down. And then we're going to take the movement, I was going to say almost in the opposite direction, and that's true because we're going to go down, still fluffing the hands from side to side, bending slowly until you are hanging over and all the way down, letting your arms come to a standstill, and we're just going to fold over here and just hang, letting your body naturally curve and relax. Relaxing your jaw, letting your mouth open, relaxing your shoulders, adjusting the weight so that it's meeting the whole sole of the feet. Let your head hang and shake your head a little bit. keeping that jaw open. And shake out the mouth as well. Relax your whole head and let your whole head shake. See if you can play with shaking out your eyeballs even. How can your eyes be relaxed and just invite in that little shake? Mm. And pausing, staying, inviting in gravity and relaxation, and see if you can sink a little bit deeper into this forward fold. And from this position, we are going to come into a squat. So placing your feet shoulder width distance apart, maybe a little bit higher, and just place your elbows onto the insides of your knees, lifting up and elongating that spine a little bit. And once again, closing your eyes. We want as much as possible in a way to breathe in and out through our nose. But it's also very nice to breathe out through the mouth when you feel that there is something that wants to come out and feel you want to relax just a little bit more, and when you want to put on that sigh on the breath. Breathing out through the mouth with the sighs is relaxing the jaw a lot. And you know, when we relax the jaw, we relax our yonis, our genitals. What is the name of the yoni? The vulva? Yeah. And the squat is like such a good position for the whole reproductive system, for the digestion, also for a beautiful hip opener. I'm just going to stay here for a little while. Also elongating and inviting in alignment into your back. Gently coming out of the fold. And we're going to place ourselves sitting down with our legs forward. I didn't tell you in the beginning, but if you need and if you want, and also please have some pillows, yeah? Maybe you already do, because we are going to make this super soft and nourishing, yeah? So we are going to come into a forward fold. So inhale, lifting your arms up, and as you exhale, fall forward and just relax down. Oh. Beautiful. And when we are in this position, just invite in relaxation. May look so simple, but for me at least, it's so much tension that gets noticed and gets to be with right now in this very gentle forward fold. Feel it all the way up through my shoulders, my shoulder blades, my neck, my head, even the top of the head. And I also like to play a little bit with the legs so that we are relaxing and we are curving our top body. But how is it to also play with alignment of the feet to really see if we can get the feet to kind of be in the same position? I don't know about you, but in my skeleton there is some small differences between the two sides. So when I do yoga, when I'm on the mat, I really like to play with, is my two legs even in the same length? I can put out my left foot a little bit, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, I see. And there, now it might be even more close to my right one. So I like to play with alignment of the skeleton, because that's just like one of the most beautiful thing about yoga is that we actually work so much with alignment of our whole bodies. Because so often in our lives we have, we call things left or right, so we are left-handed or right-handed, and then we continuously use one side so much more than the other side. It's like our strong arm, our strong leg, and we use that one, we favor that one, and then we train that one, and we do use it more and more, and then we create even more and more unevenness between the two sides. So in yoga, we are not favoring one side, we are being, with every position we are doing it on each side. So we are creating balance, we are creating harmony within the body. We are also sitting in positions where we are opening up the skeleton, because honestly, we use so much of the day being in an upright position or a straight laying down position in bed or sitting up straight in a chair. How often do we bend over? How often do we reach our legs up high? How often do we stretch over to one side? And that's what we really get to do and nourish in yoga. So in many ways, for the physical body, it's like taking your car to a mechanic, or maybe not the car to a mechanic. Where do we take things to get them stretched out and fix them? But it's like taking your car to the mechanic. You just need to adjust and screw and open up and give the body the chance to let also the blood, the cardiovascular system, everything to get the possibility to work in a little bit different ways. And relaxing the jaw. Relaxing the legs. Relaxing the buttocks. Gently breathing in, inviting in some strength into your arms, and slowly, 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 slowly make your way up to a seated position. And just land here for a little bit, keeping your eyes closed. And just notice the sensations within. Oh. We're going to make our way into a reversed butterfly position. So we're going to place the pillows behind our lower backs. And then we are going to put the soles of our feet together. You can also place pillows under your knees if you'd like. And we're just going to flow over and fall over our pillows. If you have a bolster, that's perfect. Yeah, you do not need pillows. Bolster is amazing. Yeah. And let your arms flop out to the side and let your palms facing skywards. Because the bolster will also support your head, yeah? You can also place more pillows. But of course, without the bolster, you get also a deep opening of the neck and the head as well. It's just a little bit different. So when we have our period, we kind of want that area which is bleeding. We don't want to reverse the blood flow too much. We don't want to go into shoulder stands or head stands and all this, so that we just reverse it too much. We want to keep the flow in the right way, yeah? So this here, we're still keeping our buttocks and our hips down, but we're getting that beautiful stretch through the back, through the chest, through the shoulders. And now we're also reversing it, yeah? Because before we were bent over forwards, and now we're bending backwards. Relaxing the jaw, allowing the mouth to be open. Oh. And when we breathe in here, allow the breath to go all the way down into your belly and into your chest. Really filling up on the inhale and just passively letting go and relaxing on the exhale. Also, what's really amazing when we in yoga just let our breath flow even deeper and even more relaxed. We're also relaxing our whole nervous system. We're activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the nervous system for relaxation and rejuvenation and to rebuild and to restore. And then we're also breathing into the belly. We're just inviting those sensations of calmness. And we get to experience in our physical body of being held and being safe. If we breathe mostly just through our chest and through our upper chest, we get different experience in the body. And we're activating the stress system. And we can get nervous, we can get anxious just by the way our breath is going. Because our breath physically affects our body. Oh. Oh. Gently inviting in some strength into the arms and the legs. And we're slowly, slowly going to make our way out of this pose. If to support your head coming up. And yeah, I really feel let's also go into a twist, but the twist can be a little bit tricky when we're on our periods. So we're gonna do a very gentle one today. We're just gonna let our arms be out to the side, palms facing skywards, and we're just gonna let our feet be close to each other. We're just gonna drop our legs to one side. So this is a very gentle twist, yeah. Usually I love to go to go as deep as possible into my twist, yeah. But when we're bleeding, we don't want to squeeze those organs in the lower back too much. We want to give them rest and just to be with their process because our bodies are already in like big processes. So just gentle twists. And gently take our feet over and drop them to the opposite side. The gentle twist is not as nice as those deep twists. This is not, yeah. Just enjoy the sensation at this exact moment. Yeah, yeah, come on. Mm. And also take this time when you have your eyes closed to really feel into your body. What is it that your body is longing for today? What is it that you need or want to experience today? What is it you would love to receive? Is it a hot cup of tea, snuffling up in the sofa, relaxing a little bit, going for a peaceful walk? I don't know. You explore within you. And maybe sometimes now I take this sometimes from myself, yeah? So you might be completely different, but I take this sometimes from myself and I project it onto you, yeah? Sometimes we expect the outside world to serve us, like our partner, our parents, our best friend, I don't know, yeah? But what if you today could take that longing that you have and fulfill it for yourself? How could it look like if you served yourself with that love, that care, that gentleness that you are longing for today? And you offer it up to yourself as an act of devotion, an act of love. So that's my little challenge for you today. Serve yourself with an act of love that you are longing for today. Gently invite in movement and strength into your legs and come all the way up. And we're going to pause a little bit at the top here, adjusting the hips to the neutral position. And just noticing the sensations within the body. Now we're going to come into one of my favorite positions that I have not done with you guys for a really long time. And it's called the banana pose. I think I love this pose mostly because of its name, yeah. So lay yourself straight out. So the hips back to basically
chest to basically be in the same position as we move our like legs and arms. Yeah. So let's start on the left side because then maybe you can see me better. Yeah. So move the left leg over and then place your right leg over, wrap it over the left leg. Still in mind here, still keeping your hips pretty much in the same place. Yeah. And we're going to do the same thing with our upper body. We're going to move the left arm over and then the right arm wrapping it over. So we're kind of going into a banana shape. And we still want the mid torso to kind of be in the same position while the top and the bottom of our body are bending. And the arms and the legs that are bending, like the arm that is bending, is just resting the palm in the other hand, and the leg that is crossed over is just resting also on top of the other one. So at the same time as we get this like twist on that side, we're also doing it from relaxation. And the banana pose is actually exquisite, I would say. Yeah, it's not so, it's really like not so many poses that I know at all that go and work on this little area, which is like the side body on the side there. So for me, it's really going deep. I don't even know how do I explain this, from the side and then down into the hip, from the hip side. Yeah. So I feel to really breathe into that right hip side. So where you feel the most, that's where you focus your breath on. You let your breath go to that area and you fill it up. And as you exhale, you let go. And also to continuously relax the whole body. Feel where you are like holding tension and then you let it go when you are in the pose. So my left side, which is kind of like the relaxed one, which is not active, just starts to like tense up in the buttocks. So I just like constantly, okay, go to the buttocks, relax the buttocks. Oh, the shoulder, relax the shoulder. Oh, relax the forehead, relax the arm. And when I actively go there and relax, it's almost like I can feel myself sinking deeper into the pose as the body becomes relaxed once more and the body can just naturally find its way into the pose without me pushing or holding. So this is a very yin inspired class. And in yin yoga, yin is also the feminine energy. So it's perfect when we are being with the bleed, which is a very feminine part of. And in yin yoga, we are going very deep actually. We're not just stretching the muscles, we're going very deep into the body because we get to be in the pose a long time and because we are also inviting in relaxation. Gently let go. Move your feet and your arms over to the neutral position again. And we're just going to rest a little bit in the middle here. It's sunrise time here and I can hear the rooster starting to wake up.
And also the mosquitoes are starting to wake up here. So sometimes we can be with this mix of pleasure and pain, yeah? As I feel myself getting nibbled on my physical body, yeah? And then we're going to move our right foot out and our left foot following over and wrapping over it. And our upper body moving it over to the right side. Placing that left palm inside the right palm. We try to keep the middle torso kind of straight as we just curve our bottom and our top, just like a banana. Relaxing that jaw, letting go, putting a sigh down on the exhale. And also what is very fascinating with yin yoga and yin yoga, whatever name you want to put on it, but when we are a long time in a position, is that sometimes actually it gets more and more intense. The longer we stay in this area where we are still comfortable, where we can still breathe, and then when we find relaxation, it's like we are, like me, yeah, so to speak to myself, but it's like our bodies open up to the layer of tension deeper and deeper the longer we stay in a position. So constantly check in with yourself. Are you comfortable? Have you moved too far? Is your breath restricted? Come back a little bit if you need to. See how you can be on that edge between pressure and pain. Where you still feel the tension, but you can still be in that soft space where you can open. That soft space where you feel safe. Hmm. 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 And the banana pose, huh? Hmm. Gently, gently, we're gonna come out of this pose. Unwrapping your arms, unwrapping your legs, and slowly, 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 really slowly, coming back to that neutral position. Adjusting your hips and your legs and your upper back so that you really can rest. So keeping your eyes closed and noticing the sensations within the physical body. We are going to come to having our legs up against the wall. Because as I said earlier, we don't really want to put our bodies in shoulder stance or in anything that's really pushing the blood in an opposite direction, but we still want the blood to flow in the opposite direction, because so much time of the day we're spent on our feet, and when we get to elevate our feet, our blood can flow back into the heart. And that's also why when we are in like shoulder stance, they call it like the source of youth, that you reverse aging, because we're reversing the blood system. So with this very gentle version, with just putting your feet up against the wall, you get to really relax, and your body gets to really relax and let go. And this here, if you are tired, just take 5 minutes in the day to just lay with your legs up against the wall. And this is also amazing to do in bed. Like at least me, I like to have a few minutes, or a few minutes, that's not true, many minutes in bed to just snuffle, like read a book or something, or talk a little bit before I go sleeping. And now I'm in a period where I'm really committing to these legs up against the wall. So when I'm in bed, I'm just laying where my head usually goes, and I put my legs up against the wall. So reversing this at the end of the day before going to sleep is like also magic for your body. It's really magic if you are feeling a bit tired. Also, if your legs are swollen, yeah. Sometimes in yoga, it's like the smallest and the simplest things can be so effective. And when you have your eyes closed in all of these positions, you just like inquire inside, how does it feel to be in this? How does it feel inside of my body when I'm putting my body in these different shapes? Can I notice inside my body the feeling of my heartbeat, the feeling in my yoni, energy feeling? I don't know, explore inside of you. Explore what you can feel, what you can sense inside of your body. Because you know what? It's only you that know. It's only you that feel that. You are the expert of your body. It's you who are living inside your physical vessel. Oh. And gently allow your legs to come back down. Mm. And we're going to make our way over into child's pose. This is becoming quite a long class, huh? And here you can choose if you want your legs wide apart or closer. Here you also adjust how much you're working on or opening up your hips. You can also place pillows in front of you to fall over on. You can just fall on over straight. Kind of thought I would make this a shorter class, but my body just tells me we're going to move into this and this and this because this is what the body needs and wants. And it's so delicious, isn't it? So all the time, I'm just inviting you to scan, to notice, and to relax, to let go, to sink even deeper and deeper, into the slowness, into the space in between. Mm. 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 And gently invite in some strength into your arms and your legs. We are going to make our way into our last pose of the day, which is the relaxing pose. And I wish I'd brought, oh, I do have a blanket, yeah. Make yourself really, really comfortable here. Here is my blanket. At least me, after being in all of this, I have really this urge to just wrap myself up so that I can feel nourished and held in the best possible way. And I will invite you to place a hand on your lower belly, on your womb, and one hand on your heart. Adjusting your legs, adjusting your shoulders, adjusting your head, adjusting your hips, so that you're laying in alignment and relax. Relax into it. Inviting your ass to relax. Inviting your shoulders to relax. Inviting your jaw to relax and your mouth to fluff open. Inviting your forehead to relax. Relaxing the ass once again. Oh. And notice, how does it feel inside of your body right here and right now? Mm. Mm. And bring your awareness back to that question from before. How can you serve yourself with an act of love today? What is it that you are longing for to experience? A little loving gesture that you can give yourself. And it came to me in some of the last positions what I want to give myself, and that's a cup of cacao. I'm going to make myself a cacao after this. A little love cacao to myself from myself. Mm. So, what is it that you can give yourself today? And invite in attention into your arms and start to like really feel the hands meeting your body, and invite in a little bit of strength. Like place it, hold your body, hold yourself. I got you, I got this, we got this together. And take your arms and now start to gently massage your forehead, massage your hairline, massage your jaw. So many of us, I am procrastinating again, procrastinating, no, projecting, I mean, yeah. Me, yeah, hold tension in the jaw. And when we hold tension in our jaw, we also hold tension in our womb, in our genitals. So when we can relax and massage and be with the jaw, we are relaxing and massaging our pelvic area, huh? How incredible is that? Two organs so linked together. Notice how and where in your head do you want to be massaged. Massage your eyebrows, around your eyes. Ah, cover your eyes. Just feel that darkness. Massaging your neck and your shoulders. Mm. Mm. Let your hands go down your arms. Massaging, releasing, inviting in flow, and also inviting in waking up that beautiful body, your breasts, your belly, your abdomen, your hips. Pull your legs in and massage your thighs, your knees, your legs, and your feet. Did you hear that little crackle there? Might be, oh, there again, yeah. Toes are popping. Yes. How does this feel inside of you? Mm. And stretch. Stretch out that physical body in all directions. And roll over onto your left side. Mm. Curling up a little bit in that fetus position. That position from inside the womb. And gently push yourself up to a seated position. Mm. Ah, I feel great. How do you feel? Thank you so much for joining me in this slow, slow, slow movement today. It was super delicious and nourishing. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again. Lots of love.